Hello, this is Cynthia Fick, and this is the February 10th stock market update. Wow, it's been very interesting out there with earnings coming out last week. Technology stocks, a lot of earnings came out, and they were particularly under siege. Most of them beat their earnings by a lot and still got taken out behind the barn and shot. So, what's going on? The conversation in about a week changed from is AI the play overdone and going to end soon to, uh-oh, Google and Amazon just announced they're going to be spending $675 billion on AI infrastructure. They're spending way too much. So AI will ultimately be the death of us and our earnings. So big shift in concern. Another thing, just as an aside, that sounds a little like, I'm sure there were people that doubted spending so much money on, railways way back when made any sense. Like, we don't need those railroads going to nowhere. Why are we spending so much money laying down those tracks? Well, I consider it very similar to what they're saying about AI right now. The second thing, they basically took a lot of software stocks out and shot them behind the barn also, basically because now you and I, and hey, if you want to give this a go, please do, can use artificial intelligence to create, we can start coding our own software. So I'm going to go out there and create a new software that can replace some of the big ones we use, like Money Guy Pro and things like that. And so that is hitting software stocks, thinking they're going to quickly and easily be replaced by individuals who now all of a sudden, through artificial intelligence, can code. So that just made the whole software sector just get decimated last week. So again, this is a lot of shoot first and ask questions later. And that's the way the market tends to go. It also shows us why it's so important for us to make slow, incremental moves when we start thinking about switching sectors and things like that. And we're very open to that. And we've been talking about for a long time. The market's broadening out, but it's not the time to have these fear of missing out. They call it FOMO in certain sectors of the market, and kind of more knee-jerk reactions because the vast majority of those kind of knee-jerk reactions fail. So that's why we're taking it slow. Again, very open and looking at the charts of the sectors that are in front of us. So that's again what we've been talking a lot about too. Another thing to consider is that this week we have two numbers coming out. The first one is tomorrow. It's a jobs numbers, and we wouldn't be surprised if they're soft. We've kind of got the Goldilocks scenario, pretty strong, growth of our economy. Inflation is still trending down. The jobs numbers are the only kind of softening that we see that may keep the Federal Reserve lowering interest rates. So ultimately, believe it or not, it's ironic, but those slowing soft numbers on the jobs are keeping the Federal Reserve interested in, they have a dual mandate, keep inflation lower and keep the job market doing well. So they may lower interest rates just to make sure that the jobs numbers don't get worse. So these are, some of the things that we have coming out this week. It's going to be really interesting. The market's broadening out and it's switching from those magnificent seven sectors to other sectors of the market, and still technology has not fallen apart. It's definitely had some air let out of its balloon, but it hasn't fallen apart. And that again just shows you the strength of these trends and the long-term, decades long-term leadership that they have provided. So far we have what I would consider a normal, healthy consolidation, letting out some air from the sectors that have led the market for 5-10 years. And again, we will be making shifts into different sectors incrementally. Hope you have a great week, and we will talk to you next Tuesday. Bye.